Hello, welcome to Looky Looky Loo Crafts. I'm Candace, and I'm here still working on my Christmas cards like a mad woman. So they might not be as personal as I would like them to be, but I'm running out of time, guys. Running out of time. Yesterday, I was like in brain deadville all day long. I just wasn't getting anywhere. I got 5 cards all day, and I say right here at the computer, working on it hard, but I had no ideas. And I did come up with 5 pretty good looking cards for not having any ideas and looking at things. But today, what did I do? I slept till 11:30 instead of getting up and getting done. But I had a brainstorm this morning, so that's good. So, dang, that feels awful thick. It feels awful thin. Alright, so here I am, making my cards. And it's supposed to be an enjoyable experience, but you see, I never made cards before, and I have, stressing out syndrome, worry about it, the anxiety over it, and all that. Like, I have to go through all of that before I can be normal, Candace. Have my brain function. Oh, it's terrible. When you get old, all you young ladies and gentlemen, you have it to look forward to, because when you get old, your brains are going to not work quite right either. Oh no, let me not say that, because maybe it's not true for everybody. Seems to be true in my family. This feels awful thick. I know I got 2 sheets, but I can't find 2 sheets. If there's in there, they're stuck really good. Or this is an extra thick piece. Either way, I ain't got time to worry about it. But I did have a good time yesterday creating my cards. And I'm going to have a good time today, because today I'm having ideas. And before I got my card making stuff, I was having ideas right and left. Oh, if I had this, if I had that, if I just had some basics or why didn't I buy all that Christmas stuff I had in my buggy? Well, I'm glad I didn't, because I didn't really know what I was doing. And that's part of my anxiety, is I don't really know what I'm doing. Never made cards before. Okay, what am I doing? My brain gets confused. And forgetful. I want my cards to be nice. I want people to like my cards. And not just be a polite, I don't want it to be that thing like the glasses with my sister. And so, I'm always thinking about that. So, I did finally get to talk to her. I ain't been able to talk to her in a long time. Because, her phone got hacked, and she'd just been in, hadn't had no way for anybody to contact her. But my ink ain't going to show up on these blue ones, so they just won't have no ink. So I finally did get to talk to her. She got her phone. My niece is down there with her, so I'm happy about that. I mean, at least she ain't down there alone. She got some family. And that's good. So I got to talk to both of them. So that made for a good day. I was trying to find out what kind of thingy she liked for Christmas, And of course she said butterflies, and I like unicorns, and I like trees. And I said, okay, well, none of that is Christmassy. She wasn't helping me at all. Because I do want to make me send her a card. But, yeah, none of that was helping. Got to tear it down a little bit more. And, so then she was talking about elves. And I said, the closest I can do is a gnome. They was not being cooperative. But anyway, I didn't have any elves, and I don't have time to paint one up. I wonder why elves aren't a big thing. I don't want to tear up my card base. Gotta keep them separated. But anyway, that led around to her. She had watched my video about my Santa reindeer entry into creating contentment with somebody. Kimberly. Yeah, somebody. And she really liked that picture. She said it was beautiful. And I said, well, I'll just send you that for your Christmas card then if you like it. And boy, did she perk right up. So, and she was all happy that I would send her that picture. And so I guess she figured I wouldn't give it up. Well, that's what we do. We craft things to give away, don't we? But anyway, I trust her because of the sound of her voice when she was saying, you know, how much she liked that picture. And I didn't bring it up. She brought it up. So I think she was going for without, instead of a card, she'd like to have that picture without saying it. So, you know, I had to come up with the idea. So, anyway, yeah, I'm glad she liked it. And I'm surprised that she watched the video. She hasn't been commenting on any videos. So I thought, well, maybe without her phone she can't get online. But apparently she can. So, I mean, I know she watches it on her TV. But I don't know, is it controlled by your phone? See, I'm technology stupid. And I can't remember stuff. And I don't care enough to freaking learn. I mean, that's hard work. You're always relearning stuff. And I used to have, you know, more than basic knowledge, but not anymore. Anything I learned is long gone. Outdated, so I don't know how none of it works anymore. Okay, there we go. We're on a rip and roll. So there we go. Now, I get these glued down and move on to the decorating, which is the fun, personalized part. You know, I like to, for the people that I know, you know, and have some kind of personal rapport with, you know, try to make something that is in the venue that they would like. You know, instead of just a generic card, I could have just bought. Well, I did buy generic cards. I do have a backup box of store-bought, just in case. I have to adjust them up and give up the card making and give some out. Well, I'm sure a few people will get a store-bought, but I'm going to do my best to get whatever I can get done today so I can get them off in the mail. I'm still waiting on something that Jenny from Last Mix is sending to me. So she's got some leftover Merry Christmas stuff that she said she was getting in the mail. So maybe I'll get that. That'll help me do my decorating. And put something together because, well, I got plenty of stuff. Some of it's not all matchy-matchy. You know, and I got to create some kind of something with it. And if my brain can't put it together, I'll get some floppers. I ain't got time for floppers. want everybody to have a Merry Christmas this year. This is fun, y'all. I mean, it's a little stressful first to get out. And for me, I mean, you know, my family just were not card people. I mean, occasionally you got a card, but, you know, it wasn't something. And back then we were poor, so, you know, and you want a card or you want a present. I mean, you could get a present for the price of a card. You took the present. Or you bought the present. That's what I did. I'm not going to not buy somebody a present because I didn't have a card to go with it. I just forward the card and bought the present. Of course, as your family grows, so does your card list. Come on. I can't cut straight, but I can tear straight. Dang. And you want it to be crooked. It tears pretty straight. Get over there. Be jaggy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's pretty good straight. It's pretty good little straight line. Yeah. I hope I got my recording on. Yeah, it's recording. Oh, look, 15 minutes. Well, this is definitely going to be a keep me company video because, whew, maybe y'all are watching while you're wrapping your presents, or I ain't got my presents wrapped. I ain't got my little tree decorated. Decorate your tree. That looks like teeth. I don't want that. No. Be jaggy. There. Be jaggy. Listen, I have a few people who say they put on my videos and just listen while they're doing what they do. And I like that. It's like, okay, you're doing what you're doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. And in some strange twist of time, we're doing it together. I think that's awesome. And I really like that. Because a lot of times that's what I do. Otherwise, my house is just quiet. There's nothing going on. You can hear the fan. You can hear the tip-tap of my doggy toenails, and that's just, you know, that's the extent of the noise. Outside of, you know, playing the TV, which is my computer. So, yeah. I think that's awesome. Now, the guys were saying, well, you know, we talk about what we're doing and describe what we're doing, so you kind of see what everybody's talking about by listening to them talk. Well, I guess that is true, ain't it? We do talk. We talk through what we're doing, so yeah, that's awesome. I really like Nona Grace. And their chickens. Ooh, I had a chicken visit, speaking of chickens. And fortunately, my visiting chickens, I've had several visits, but my visiting chickens don't have their wings clipped, which is saving their little lives. Because my bear ain't on the chain, I just let her out the door. She won't do anything, I'll put her on the chain, but chew the chain. But, yeah, I had a little chicken visit, and I poor little chicken, only one chicken. But Bear spotted her before I did and took off after her. And she ran and made it to the woods and flew up high in the tree. So stayed up there taunting Bear for a little while. Okay, I hope all that isn't too big. Okay, so this one is smaller. This one is kind of big, kind of big. Oh, shut up. There we go. Let's start over because this is Keep Me Company video. It's supposed to be long. Okay. Give me a little specified tearing. Just to see. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Specified tearing. I wish somebody would have said, hey, tear it. Tear it. Okay, okay. I maybe you wouldn't have liked it. I don't know. I don't have ink. I only have the one ink. So some of them ain't gonna get no ink. And it's a real nice color, but it won't like do on this dark blue. I don't think it'll show up. If these are too big, I don't wanna, you know, go to the trouble of inking it and then have to re-ink it and waste what little ink I got. Tear nice, tear nice. There we go. A little big. I may be wasting some paper, but that's okay. I decided early I'm learning and I'm not going to worry about wastage until I got some more, enough experience to know what I'm doing. Otherwise I won't get nothing done. I'll be trying to be too conservative with all my stuff. Because I'm the kind of person that's like, well, if I use it now, I won't have none later. I gotta save it because I might need it. Okay, well, I need it now, right? So I'm gonna use it. Okay. Now it looks all nice and jaggedy. Oh, excuse me. Okay, got that. Where'd my ink go? Ink, ink, ink. There you are. There you are. Oh, Wendy, they sent me this ink. I've tried stamping a little. But, yeah, not a lot. Because this is the only color I got. And, I don't want to waste it. And that's what I think when I use stuff that I'm wasting. And I have to change my mentality. So that's what I've been working on with my crafting. So crafting can be therapeutic. Well, it ain't showing up a whole bunch, but it's showing up a little. Maybe you can't see it on there, but yeah. That's all I got. And I ain't got time to take my marker and try to go around the edges and try to not make a mess with that. Now, if I had a clean sponge, I'd make me up some acrylic paint and some water and soak it up in a sponge and use that. But I didn't have that idea till this morning, and I don't have an unused kitchen sponge. So that idea, if I can retain it, which I just did because I said it on video, will be used for another day if you know, if I need something. That's an idea. That's a little straight, but we're going with it. We're going with it. Maybe I'll have a straighter idea. Oh, this is so much better. That's so much faster. All I gotta do is glue these down, and then I get on to the decorating. This was awesome. I bet Wendy Days didn't think I'd be doing this when she sent me my ink. Oh, that was such a blessing, blasted package that she sent too, because it has all kind of little doodads in it for just everyday crafting, not like holidays, you know, 'cause it wasn't around the holidays. And boy, have I used and used and used that stuff. Oh. That's hard when you begin crafting because it gets expensive and you're not exactly sure what you're going to be good at or what you're going to enjoy and what you're not going to enjoy. And once you spend the money, and the money's gone. And if you didn't like something, that's expensive lesson. So my beginning Happy Meals really, really helps me out in finding out what I might like and what I might not like. There we go. Well, that ain't too bad. It is a little contrast. That's what I'm going for. Maybe this one. Uh-oh. I might be running out of ink here. Oops. Hold still, paper. Don't hold still. Flop around, flop around. Because that gets ink more places. Gives me some extra goodie on my paper. So I don't know which side I'm going to use. So I want a little bit on each side. Because sometimes you might want this little bit of extra shiny side. Sometimes you might want this little bit of extra flat side. As y'all know. Well, I notice a lot of people, even if they're experienced crafter, they do a lot of practice. Oh, this is the first time I've ever done it. So, yeah, that's good to know. I'm glad y'all say that because it's not like you're experienced in everything. And your first time craft stuff, you know, could have bloopers and learning curves, and I like to see that. To know, you know, dang, I ain't the only one. Oh, I gotta have me a little sip of coffee. Oh, getting all this inking done. I hope this ain't too much noisy on everybody, because this is a noisy job. It's flicky. Okay, there we go. Getting all that out there. There we go. Oh, this ink pad is a lifesaver. I am gonna get me some little square inks, or those little teardrop inks. Have y'all seen those? I don't know which I'm gonna get. That's what I'm gonna tell my son I want for Christmas. So he can get me something that I want and that I'll use. Of course, I did tell him just go to Dollar Tree. But yeah, I may send him to Michael's or Joann's instead and get me a set of inks. That's pretty cheap, right? I don't know. I haven't priced it, but it shouldn't be too awful expensive for those little small sets of inks. Okay, there we go. I'm all inked up and I'm getting ready to glue. But I gotta go to the little girl's room and get me a cup of coffee, and then I'll be back to start doing. Maybe I'll make me another keep me company video, and y'all can come along for that little ride too. Alright guys, I will not lose my card base. There we go. be back in a few minutes. So, like, subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I realize I am leaving quickie comments right now for the last couple of days because, I got to get done. But it's not because I don't want to talk to you. It's not that I don't love your comments. I'll be hounding that comment section. I love to get your comments. So, yeah, forgive me for my short answers here for this next couple of days, or today and yesterday. And as always, do as the Lord will have you to do, and I will see you on my next video. Alright now, bye-bye.